Well, he's no stranger to giving. Ethan Hill, a Birmingham teen who found his calling at just 6 years old, and now he needs our help to keep his mission alive. To tell you this story, I really want to take you back.
I need to help. It's like my responsibility to help others.
That's 2019 Ethan Hill, the kid who saw a need and decided to do something about it.
I saw the homeless population rising.
Each and every year since. Is there something that stands out in your mind, something that you remember that someone has told you that makes all of this worth it?
Not somebody told me. I go off what God tells me. He tells me that every day is a day to help someone in need.
We followed his journey in awe, the boy who met Mr. Marcus and built a friendship that fueled a movement.
When I met a nice man under a local freeway, and he inspired me to help him and others that were under there at that time.
And now, at 15 years old, Ethan is growing up.
This picture's a long time ago.
And so is his mission.
Throughout the years, the more I go out, there's more things I see and there's more problems to fix. When I was 6 years old, I only saw one person, I saw one issue that I wanted to tackle. And it's really just things that we use every day, we take for granted.
Now he sees there's much more work to do, and he's doing it. From handing out sleeping bags to delivering more than 12,000 care kits, packed with food, flashlights, and hope. His mission, Ethan's Heart, has touched so many lives. But this year, it's Ethan who could use a little help.
This trailer right here, my prized possession.
His free mobile store and education unit, filled with essentials, is out of commission.
Things that they would need to survive another night on the streets.
They can actually pick what is beneficial to them.
Yeah, and it really restores their dignity.
A few months ago, a massive tree came crashing down, crushing the trailer.
Tree came straight down this way. So it dented up our trailer, messed up the wrap pretty good, and it kind of just tore it up all the way across.
The damage, severe.
These ceiling panels are kind of bowed in. They're on their way to falling, really. And some of the walls around here are starting to dent and crumble in. Some of the panels out of the roof actually came down. We moved them out of here.
And if that wasn't enough, the truck used to pull it, the engine failed beyond repair. Now the young man, who spent nearly a decade helping others, is turning to his community for help.
If we can get it back up going and keep it moving like we need to do, we can touch so many more people.
What began as a child's simple act of kindness has multiplied into a mission that inspires a city. Ethan Hill showing us just how far a little heart can go.
The quest is never over. Homelessness is always going to be a problem, but we can slowly chip away at it.
We all just think the world of Ethan. If you'd like to help him out, we have a link of that to that on our website, WVTM13.com. He also said that he would love for you to join his Bags for Blessings. It's his 7th annual Winter Homeless Supply Packing Party. That's on December 5th, 6:30 in the evening. The location and more on exactly what he needs for that, you can also find on our website.
Hopefully we can help Ethan.